Hey, so today I'm going to be showing you how I tie my version of the booby. Booby is a great attractor pattern when the fish aren't feeding on what you think they should be or what's hatching around you. Nothing's working, but you know they're around, they're active, but they're not feeding. So this kind of just gives them a kick start and a little kick in the pants to going. I think it pisses them off more than anything. But so I got this Mardi Gras. I got a orange marabou tail, green, chartreuse green Fritz body, 15 millimeter, and the yellow booby eyes. You know, your imagination's your only limitation. I've got white eyes too. I've done some versions, but you can do any color, any variation. You can do all the same color. You could do a whole yellow body, all orange body, anything you want. It doesn't matter. You're not imitating anything. This is definitely not a natural fly. So have some fun with it. Get creative. That's part of the fun of fly tying. So in the vise here, I got a C67 Mustad hook, size 8. Like these big. Again, they're attractor. Get their attention. Um, yeah, you could use a C49S as well. But I have a ton of C67Ss on hand, so that's what I've been tying them with, and they were great. So uh, I'm using Rainey's yellow booby eyes, size medium. They're good. They're pre-rounded. They're beveled in the middle there to ease the tying process. They're a little pricey. I'm going to be looking at making my own foam in the future, but for now I have it anyway, so we're going to do it. So to start, I got some fluorescent orange 6/0 thread here. Just helps kind of tie in the color of the tail. You can do anything you want, but try and match some sort of the body. So just put a few thread wraps on front, get that thread started, and get back to the front. Don't crowd that eye. You got to do some whip finishes and a bunch of figure eights. So I like to put a little bit of super glue right on top, brushable super glue, and slide those eyes right over top. That super glue helps it kind of keep it in place just a little bit. It's not going to hold it for you, obviously, but it just helps. So do some figure eight wraps and anchoring locks front and back, and just get it nice and tight. I like to put the eyes on first. Some guys do it last, which is all well and good. But I find if you do it first, it gives you a natural stop to end the body with, without getting too close to the head. This Fritz is long, fine fibers, and it can really mess you up at that eye there because they're so long. So anyway, so got that nice and tight there. Pretty happy with that. So what we're going to do is for the tail. So what I got for a tail is I've got this orange and another pattern. I do a lot of balanced leeches. I'll be doing a video of that in the future because balanced leech is an awesome fly, super productive, and similar with colors. So I found this orange. I really like it. This Marabou, woolly bugger Marabou works well for the tails and the leeches, and works great for these as well. So I thought the orange was a good color. So normally I strip the sides of the Marabou for tails, but I don't get quite enough. I like a big bushy tail. So what I do, I just cut the tip off and stroke all those fibers back. I will be trimming it at the end to get rid of these really fine ones. Some guys like it long. I like mine a little bit shorter and bushier. I think, and I could be totally wrong, but I think it just gives it a little more action in the water with all that bushy fibers there. So we'll get our thread back to just past the barb point there, and I'll tie in that tail about there. Why not? So a couple wraps to secure it in, and do one or two underneath to keep it up so it doesn't sink down on you or fall back down off the back side there. Yeah, tie that in. Watch that hook. Practice what I preach, right? So, get that back there. Tie it in. Now this gel Fritz, pretty awesome material. It's very fine. When you cut it to length, you'll get fibers everywhere. It's a great little product though. So this is 15 mil Fritz. This is a sunburst color, yellowy orange. Get it from CanadianLima.com. We got a ton of supplies for pretty much anything you need. I got a lot of beads from there, and this Fritz for a while wasn't readily available. It's becoming more popular now, so it is available in the fly shops. But I like their selection there at Canadian Lima, so check them out for sure. So what I do is strip back some fibers here, so I have the core to tie in without creating too much bulk. So just tie that in, wrap it right back to the tail point, and back up to the front here. So now, as you go, you can wet this to make it a little easier to work with. But you just stroke back the fiber every wrap, tight wraps, all the way back. Keep wrapping right up to those eyes. Do one more here. So get that ready to go. So a couple locking wraps in there, a couple in the back, those eyes, a couple in the front, and trim that off. Stuff's got quite the core, so it takes a little bit of cutting there. So now that's pretty much done. So a couple more steps here. So wrap that in, get those eyes back, build up a little bit of a ramp at the front of the eyes now that you're pretty much done. Get your whip finish tool, put that thread between the eyes as you whip. Watch that hook point there on these. Give it a few 4 or 5 wraps, and you're ready for finishing. So again, get my brushable super glue. I'll dab right on top on all those threads, right up there, and the bottom too, just for added strength. Just a couple little dabs at the bottom there too. So that is done. Last thing. Again, you could leave it like that and fish it. You probably have great results. What I like to do is just about a body and a half length there. So you just pinch those fibers and you just go along and rip it off. Never cut it. It gives you an unnatural look when you cut it with scissors, squared off look. So this still gives you some natural action there. So looks good. Pretty happy with that. I hope you guys enjoy it. Give it a try. Create your own patterns. Have some fun with it. That's what fly tying's all about, guys. So follow me on Instagram at Rain City Flies. I've got a journey going to tie 5,000 flies this year. I've got about 4,900 to go roughly. It's early in the year, so I think I can do it. But anyway, have some fun. Create your own patterns. Tag me and post your patterns. Show me what you come up with. Have some fun. Tight threads.